We've got a GOAT debate today. Obviously, this debate has been going on for God knows how long. It's Ronaldo against Messi. Who is better? Mike.
Yeah, man.
What's your
Who's
opinion?
your go? Who's your go?
I mean, it's Messi. It's
Who,
Messi.
do- who do you think? Who do you think I'm gonna go with?
I mean, if it's not Messi, then you're tripping. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think Messi's the goat,
Yep.
but he only solidified it after the World Cup, in my opinion. But yeah,
No, not. Even before he won the World Cup, I thought he was the GOAT.
nah,
Even
it was.
even even prior to winning the World Cup, bro, what the guy had achieved prior to winning the World Cup for me was enough. Simple as
Okay,
that.
it was a debate before that. Now it's now.
Okay, you could put it that way. It was more of a debate before Messi won the World Cup. But like,
Now you can't really debate it. You're just saying. If you know,
okay, let's get in there. Make sure to smash this like button, guys. Sub. Thanks for 100 subs, guys. Keep subscribing. Keep supporting us. So,
radar. Of course, I'm hoping you caught the sarcasm. People will be debating these two until their last breath.
Ronaldo.
I would go for Messi.
Ronaldo's is gonna be the greatest player in the world. Do you know what I mean?
It's Messi for me.
Messi.
Messi.
Probably Ronaldo if he stay.
Messi.
So I say Ronaldo.
We will be in retirement homes arguing who was better. Aliens will take over the earth. We will debate with them whether
Hunted
Messi's
aliens.
2011 Champions League run was better or Ronaldo's 2014. We might be on Mars and using the last of our oxygen tanks just to debate whether Messi's left foot is better.
Simon, what about that? That was just a thunderbolt.
Or Ronaldo's right foot.
Ronaldo!
remember that.
yep.
Why is this man? He's called a genius.
It will never end.
We talked about Messi last
That is
week,
my
didn't
call,
we?
the
Or 2
genius.
weeks ago, I should say. And now it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo. Those two just keep pushing each other.
Would they have been able, that's the question that I always ask myself, would they have been able to do this and keep this up, the relentlessness that they've shown without each other? If
I don't think
there
so.
were no one else around?
That's actually a good point. I think both of them pushed each other. Without Messi, maybe Ronaldo wouldn't have got to those levels, and without Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe Messi wouldn't have got to those levels. So we can have this debate, but fundamentally speaking, they were they were both very important in helping each other get to those levels. Innit, Mike?
I agree.
Yep.
Continue to have done this? That's the
Hard to
question
know.
I
I
ask.
think they probably do add to the motivation.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought the debate between these two guys would be over after December 18th, 2022. Many thought both players would
Yeah, the
retire.
debate ended then.
Yet here we are, and it looks like both men will be participating in yet another World Cup. Do you guys understand how crazy that is? And we have to keep talking about them because both players keep playing well. Even though one is 40 and the other is pushing 40, they continue to wow us.
But you cannot consider that Messi and Ronaldo, they're not at their top. They're not the player they were, but it's still very effective.
Everyone thought Ronaldo was done after the Morocco exit at the World Cup. Then he surprised everyone by being the second top goal scorer in the Euro qualifiers and leading the line for Portugal into Euro 2024. Then when Portugal lost in the Euros, people are like, okay, now CR7 is surely gonna hang up the boots, right? Nope. He came back and scored 8 goals in the Nations League, including the equalizer in the final, as he lifted another trophy for Portugal. I mean, what can you say when the 40-year-old is outscoring every other striker who's supposed to be in his prime?
I mean, when it comes to longevity, you gotta give it to him.
Haaland, Mbappe, Isak all got less goals than CR7 in the Nations League. Only Gyökeres had more than him. Most footballers are cooked as soon as they hit their
Look at
early
Hazard,
30s.
bro.
Many don't even make it
This
to
is
their
this,
mid-
this is absolutely embarrassing. Look at Hazard, bro. This guy's like 32, 33. Already looking like he's in his 50s, fam.
all got less goals than CR7 in the Nations League. Only Gyökeres had more than him. Most footballers are cooked as soon as they hit their early 30s. Many don't even make it to their mid 30s. Yet this man is still outscoring 99%. And it doesn't even matter if the goals aren't the prettiest. They all count the same. And if it's so easy to get them, then why isn't any other player replicating his form, especially at that age? And this time he was also scoring against the big nations like Germany and Spain. It wasn't like he got his goals against Luxembourg and Liechtenstein. He was scoring big goals in big games, even now when he has gray hairs. And at the club level, he finished another season as the Saudi League's top scorer.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and what a strike from CR7.
You
That's
might
a
laugh
walk
and
in.
say, haha, it's the Camel League. But the fact that a 40-year-old Ronaldo got more goals than someone like Tony, who's supposed to be in his prime, is pretty impressive. Ronaldo even scored more than Durant, a player who went to Saudi Arabia at a time where he was dominating before in the Champions League. Now, I'm not here to try and convince you that the Desert League is
Durant
the
never
best
dominated
league
in the Champions
world.
League.
All I'm saying is that if it was this easy, then why aren't other players putting up the same numbers as Ronaldo? You don't even have to be a Ronaldo fan to respect what he's doing. He could be laying on a beach getting fat, still being a billionaire, yet he's out here grinding, still the first in the gym and the last one out. He even won silverware with Al Nassr. I don't know why they made this trophy look like the Temu version of the World Cup, but hey, Al Nassr don't win it without CR7. The club
They're trying
has
so hard
never
to
been
make
in
him
the
feel
final
like he's
of
won
this
the World Cup.
competition before, but Ronaldo scored a brace. And he lifted his first piece of silverware in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo's move also started a pattern. It legitimized the Saudi League, and it's not a surprise that a lot of players follow. That's not just me glazing him, by the way. The BBC themselves called it a revolution in Asian football. While Ronaldo has been doing all of that, Messi has also continued to dominate. The World Cup seemed like the perfect time for him to retire, to hang up the boots after finally winning the trophy that he desperately wanted.
Como decís, seguramente mi último mundial, mi última oportunidad de conseguir ese gran sueño que tengo y que todos queremos.
But nope, a few years later, this man was lifting another Copa America with Argentina. He was still bouncing past challenges and scoring like it was 2012. Then at club level, this man brought a title to the worst team in the MLS. Yes, when
Exactly.
Messi
Inter Miami was like one of the worst teams in the MLS. I remember reacting to them prior to Messi moving there. They were absolutely terrible, fam. You know that, Mike. Miami was like
Changed it for them, innit?
they were like bottom of the league, bro. Before Messi moved, and all of a sudden they are one of the top sides. So the impact of Messi was crazy.
Miami, they were dead last, and somehow they won the League's Cup. They were at the bottom of the MLS standings when they beat Nashville in the final.
The Eastern
Messi
Conference.
scored 9 goals in his first 6 games for Miami, and each night he was putting on a masterclass. People called it Messi Mania.
Messi.
Robinson lands Busquets over to Jordi Alba. What a touch! Messi.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest assists I've ever seen, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. See, moments like this just makes me think Messi is just better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, for the most part, has the stats.
That wasn't even an assist, but okay. I can't.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. It was. I said an assist. This goal right here just made me. It's just a confirmation of how great the guy is, bro.
That was one of the greatest passes, man. It was. No, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, Ronaldo can't do that, bro. You know, Ronaldo, for the most part, like Hardy said, is all about stats, scoring goals and sometimes getting assists. Messi does what Cristiano Ronaldo does, plus more. You know, kind of like the debate that we just did, LeBron against Jordan.
Check that video out.
Yeah, check it out. You know, link in the description. You know, Jordan does what LeBron does, plus more. That's the same with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi does what Cristiano Ronaldo does by scoring goals and having the stats, plus assists, plus getting involved in the game. You know, so that's the difference between the two, in my opinion.
Every game there would be A-list celebrities coming just to watch him in action. Your favorite celebrity's favorite celebrity is Messi. Despite playing in the Burger King League, his jersey was still one of the highest selling jerseys in the entire world. It was the highest selling jersey in the MLS. Watching him dance past the MLS defenders was too funny. He clearly should have still been playing Champions League football. But he wanted to chill in Miami with his boys. Like, the guy pulled up with a Ballon d'Or to an MLS stadium. During the 2024 season, Messi broke the record for the most assists in a single MLS game with 5 assists, and broke the record for the most goal contributions in an MLS game with 6, in a 6-2 win over the New York Red Bull. Then he scored a brace against Columbus Crew to win the Supporters' Shield. Pretty sure this is a title for being first in the league during the regular season, because MLS is kind of weird and they moved like the NBA, so the normal league doesn't really mean much. But considering the fact that Inter Miami were dead last before Messi joined them, any silverware they win It's a miracle. Just to put in context how much better Messi is than everyone else, let me show you this.
Messi.
He became Inter Miami's leading goal
I
scorer.
called him an
It's very new, so it's not like they have a long list of players, but it's just a reminder of how much of an alien this guy is compared to your regular footballers. He was named the MVP of the league, and the next season he became the fastest person to reach 40 league goals. But I think what's even more impressive than all of that is what he did for Inter Miami in the Club World Cup. You see, Messi had a streak, 23 years of never getting grouped. Yes, despite some of the shocking Barca teams he played with and the Argentina national team, he was never ever eliminated in the group stage of any tournament. It's a team sport, so that's an insane record. I mean, even Ronaldo got grouped in the Champions League in 2006 while being on a dominant United team. In 2014, he got grouped with Portugal, losing out on the second spot to the US by goal difference. So it's not easy. It's not always a guarantee that you make it out of the groups. Having said that, that record for Messi looked to be coming to an end at the Club World Cup. How are Inter Miami gonna get a win, let alone get out of the group? They're forming the MLS.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, nobody really expected them to make it out. They were playing against Porto, they were playing against PSG. What's the other team? I can't remember the other team that they played against. So, the Club World Cup was just, I think, a step too far, in my opinion. Step too far.
Horrible. They had Timo Marcelo at the back, a Suarez without knees, and Mascherano, who just isn't a good coach. But then, Messi did this against Porto in the second round.
Still had his moment, though. How many free kicks has he scored, bro?
I mean, wow. Of course, this guy's
probably got more free kick goals than most strikers.
How many current players are scoring a free kick like this? Towards the back end of his career, free kicks turn into penalties for Messi.
He's scored more free kicks than penalties since 2018.
Wow.
37
That's insane.
years old, banging those free kicks in.
Man, incredible.
So in a summer that was supposed to be about the new generation, Ronaldo and Messi became the talking points again. Ronaldo lifted silverware in a match that everyone thought would be Yamal's night, and Messi rolled back the years by scoring a free kick that helped his team make it out of the groups. Add in the Suarez goal against Palmeiras, and I thought I was back in 2016 again. It's a shame that Inter Miami blows more leads than Bonnie Blue, because had they kept their 2-goal lead against Palmeiras, they would have avoided PSG in the knockout.
Oh yeah, I just remember that they did make it out.
Stage is impressive on its own. But as you see, no matter where we go in football, Messi versus Ronaldo will always be there. These guys are too good, too hungry. Ronaldo is still itching to lift a World Cup and to hit the 1,000-goal mark.
I want to reach 1,000 goals. I want that.
I want to reach 1,000 goals.
Mark that I can have in football.
It's why he signed a
I think he's gonna get
contract
them.
with Al Nassr.
Huh?
I think he's gonna get 1,000 goals.
I think so too. This guy, he doesn't freaking stop, man. Just keeps going.
What's he on right now?
So much.
Like 930 or 940. So he's gonna break it like if not, he's gonna break it like next year, bro.
Effort, even with 5 Ballon
No,
d'Ors
it's not in
and
the
5
comments how many goals
Champions
he's on.
Leagues, he wants more.
Yeah.
You cannot.
I can check it now.
coach like this. You
Let me
either
check
have
it.
or you don't. And the great ones, they have it. Messi is no different, by the way. Don't be fooled by his humility and quietness. You don't become the most decorated footballer ever by not being hungry.
He's got 943,
He was
bro.
pissed when Inter Miami blew a 2-goal lead against Palmeiras.
Nice.
I've seen him track back in matches, get into fights. In fact, Messi stands on business way more now that he's older. He completely bodied James Rodriguez when Argentina played Colombia. This is how these two not only reached the top, but remain there for decades. We will never see this sort of longevity again. In fact, I think the one time that all Messi fans and all Ronaldo fans should come together is when people push the stupid narrative that Ronaldo is a product of hard work and Messi is a product of talent. People always think they cooked when they say this nonsense, but it's actually disrespectful to both of them. The statement implies that Ronaldo is Portuguese Adama Traore. They act like he's a normal player who went into the weight room and became good.
I mean, well, let's keep it order, Mike. I think without the hard work, I don't think Ronaldo would have been comparable to him. Right? I think most of his success is due to the...
Messi doesn't even gym like that.
Yeah. You know, for Messi, football comes naturally, bro. He doesn't need to try. Cristiano Ronaldo, he needs to put in the time and effort in training. You know? For example, like his free kicks. Apparently, you know, after training session, he stays behind, practice on his free kicks. Messi doesn't do that. you know?
Messi, you don't know that.
I mean, he does it, but like not on the same level as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, definitely not.
Not on the same. Ronaldo puts in far more time and effort. Messi. So you could say it's the hard work that got him to this level. You know, so there is some truth to like what people are saying though. Nowadays, mostly hard work. Messi is mostly talent. Thing is, for the most part, it's the truth.
From the truth. Ronaldo was seen as a generational talent as soon as he stepped onto a footballing pitch. It took just one match against United when he was at Sporting for him to be recruited by the best manager in the world. Back when Ronaldo had less muscle than Sabrina Carpenter, he was the biggest talent in the world.
Yo, this guy's funny, bro.
Extremely hard to put on muscle, to get faster and better, but his foundation was already at a level higher than 99.9% of footballers. You don't just win 5 Ballon d'Ors off pure hard work. You have to be incredibly talented. Then for Messi,
you gotta be talented too,
thinking
of
he
course.
didn't work hard. Talent without hard work looks like Eden Hazard. Superbly talented player, but he didn't take care of his body, so his peak didn't last as long as it should have. Messi, though, worked unbelievably hard to remain at the top. Yes, there was a period in 2012 where he was a bit chunky, and according to Pep, he had to tell him to stop eating pizzas and drinking pop. But you don't win 8 Ballon d'Ors off pure talent alone. You don't dominate world football for over a decade without hard work. Messi still hits the gym. He still takes care of his body.
That's
you
the
need
work.
both talent and hard work to stay at the top. Both of them.
I think the point people are trying to make is Ronaldo had to work extra hard compared to Messi.
Does hit gym. I take that back. I didn't know he hits gym like that.
Yeah. Like, you know, from Ronaldo to be on the same level as Messi, he probably had to put in twice as much.
You're right.
Twice as much work, right?
Not twice, but maybe.
Without the other.
We all have talent, but talent without the work, it's nothing.
Rasmus Højlund could work even harder than Ronaldo, yet he will never ever be close to him because he lacks the talent.
No, you can't say that. That's an assumption. You can never know. You can never know.
I agree.
Same way that Yamal can never be like Messi unless he works as hard as Messi did. So the argument in general, in my personal opinion, is a whole lot of nonsense that does nothing but disrespect both players. Then on top of talent and hard work, you have to be adaptable. As we have seen, both Ronaldo and Messi have changed their style of play over the years. With Ronaldo, the change in style is more obvious. He came to United as this flashy winger that was more interested in embarrassing his opponents and entertaining the fans than being direct. Then after a few years
more
with
efficient.
United players and Sir Alex Ferguson, he realized that if he wanted to get to the next level, he had to increase his output. So from 2006 to 2009, he remained this flashy winger, but now he was scoring goals. He was unbelievable. He would beat his man and then put a top bins.
9 minutes. That's all it's taken.
It's a shame that newer fans think he's a poacher and a tap-in merchant, but look what he was doing to people. He also began to develop his aerial game, so now he was a threat off crosses. It was a complete transformation. This skinny winger was now the most well-rounded attacker in world football. Then, in my opinion, from 2010 to 2015, we saw the very best version of Ronaldo. Those early years at Madrid, he had the dribbling ability of his United days, but now he was scoring at an alien-like level. The combo was frightening, and the numbers
Because getting to a whole new level.
Look at what he did to Sweden in the World Cup qualifiers.
They're one step closer to Brazil. The chance for Ronaldo again. Hat-trick. He has written his name all over this tie, and there is no doubt now he's paved the...
I think when he moved to Real Madrid, that's when he became GOAT level.
What he was doing to teams in the Champions League. He would hit you with 3 stepovers, then boom, the ball was in the back of the net. Then somebody would whip in a cross, and then you would see Ronaldo fly in just dunking on everyone. Like, look at this goal in the Copa del Rey.
Follow that. Great cross, header, goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! A magnificent header! Real Madrid with a breakthrough!
As the years went by, though, he learned to be more and more direct. Less dribbling, less need for flashy moves. He became a pure scorer. People say it's because of his knee injury, but I think he just realized he could score even more if he became more direct. I mean, how was he still able to run faster than everyone else and jump higher than everyone else if it was a knee issue? Knees don't just impact your dribbling. It was the right decision, by the way, as his change in style helped Madrid win 3 Champions Leagues in a row, and he won the Euros with Portugal. So by being more direct, it led to more winning. At Juventus, he actually went back a little bit, became more of a dribbler, but naturally, as he's aged, he has transformed into a pure 9. He's still a threat in the air, he still has excellent positioning. All those easy tap-ins are because he was always in the right area. He was like the worst player to hate watch, because one moment you would be laughing at him because he hasn't done anything, then boom, the final whistle goes off and he had a hat-trick. Sometimes it would be a late run into the box. Other times he would just bang it in from distant. Left foot, right foot, header.
I think one thing I gotta give to Cristiano Ronaldo is he's more, you could say he's more complete. He's more of a all-rounder when it comes like just you know, he can do multiple things, like head the ball, he's good with his left foot, right?
Right.
He's physical. He can play in different leagues.
He can pass.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like he can play in more systems, like different types of systems. With Messi, he can only play in possession-based teams. You know, Messi can't play for like Atletico Madrid that sits back and absorb pressure. He can't do that. He will struggle. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo can play for a team like Atletico Madrid that sits deep because he's got that physical side to him where he's able to hold the ball up and so that aspect I gotta give to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's more adaptable and he's more versatile and he can play in multiple systems and stuff like that.
Is insane. You just don't see that from players anymore. Like, look at Mbappe. He's got the pace and the dribbling, but he can't head the ball. Now, Ronaldo's transformation over the years is always talked about, but Messi's transformation really goes under the radar. Maybe it's because his change in style was very subtle, but there was a big change. In the beginning of his career, he was this rapid right winger who just bounced off tackle. You couldn't get near him. But then when Pep came, he transformed his role completely. Messi remained the speed demon who could dribble past 5 guys in a row, and you still couldn't tackle him. But now he was more central in a false 9. He had more freedom, so he roamed everywhere. As a result, his goals went up.
I don't know if he won that header, bro.
How
did he win that header?
The very best version of Messi. Those years under Pep, he was a freak. I mean, the guy scored 91 goals in a calendar year while dropping into midfield.
For me, Mike, this season for me made him the GOAT. What do you think?
It's the craziest season in football history.
This is the highest a player's ever peaked, bro.
He scored 50 league goals, bro.
Yeah. This is the highest a player has ever peaked, but some people have said Diego Maradona in 1986 peaked higher. Oh, Maradona did it in one competition, bro. World Cup, which is how many games? How many games in World Cup?
You play like 7.
Is it 7?
Something like that.
Yeah. But Messi did it over like a whole season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's not the same. Yes, the World Cup is a big thing. It's a big trophy, but like, to do it for a whole season, man, it's excellent.
4 against Real Madrid, crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
He would be surrounded by 6 dudes, then he would dribble by all of them. Now, as the years went by, his role changed again. With MSN, he went back to being a right winger. Still, he had the freedom to roam, but obviously he had to stay more on the right side. Thankfully, it gave us one of his best goals ever.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. I think I watched this game.
Then as his supporting cast got worse and worse, he had to do more and more. The first thing that really improved over the years was his passing. He always had great vision and was a fantastic playmaker, but now his range of passing was bigger. He could shoot balls from anywhere. It became a necessity because he had to drop deep.
He started to drop deeper because obviously he wasn't as quick.
And Kevin Prince Boateng. Messi had to go to center back to get the ball, then play himself into midfield because there was no midfield, and then carry the ball again in the attack. So I understand why some people think the 2019 to 2021 version of Messi might be the best, because he had to do more than ever. I mean, that 2019 Barca team had no business ever being on course for a treble, but they did because of one man. Then of course Messi's free kicks got better later in his career. Look at what MLS teams were doing because they realized a Messi free kick is basically a pen. So you see, both Messi and Ronaldo are alien. No matter which one you like, you can't deny that. We have never seen this much quality for so long. The two individually might be bigger than the sport. They are worshipped like they are religions. And you can continue worshipping them by picking up either an Al Nassr
I don't know about worshipping.
jersey. Just use
I don't know about worshipping. We only worship God. That's it. But these guys are definitely talented, bro. Definitely talented.
code GOAT for a discount. Each player has a fan base behind them that would die for the cause. It's actually very scary how tribalistic we as fans are. We will defend these guys till our last breath. I don't know what we will do when they do eventually hang up the boots. They have done a great job in beating Father Time, but he's inevitable. At one point, both will be gone and a void will be left that will be impossible to fill. Mbappe and Yamal are not going to be able to replace this. I mean, Yamal had one good season and he was already hanging out with porn stars. Messi was still getting Man of the Match awards at 37. Ronaldo might be Mbappe's idol. But
you know what Yamal did, right? For his birthday, his 18th birthday.
He had some people that were dwarfs in it.
That was weird, man. Why would you do that? That was weird. What the...
be able to replace
Nah.
I mean, Yamal had
I just hope he stays focused, man, on his football.
While Messi was still getting Man of the Match awards at 37.
That's a problem with these kids. They get carried away. The fame, the lifestyle.
All-around game that CR7 had. It's pointless. The two men put the standards too high. They made scoring a hat-trick seem easy. They made 40-goal seasons look average. Before, a striker getting 20 goals in a season was seen as remarkable. Now it looks like a down year. They left La Liga, and I was seeing people win the Pichichi with 19 goals. Back in the day, the two of them would have 19 goals just 10 weeks in. In the words of Andy Bernard from The Office,
I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
because the 2010s were peak football. Madrid versus
Facts.
Barca, Ronaldo versus Messi. Pure entertainment, guaranteed twice a year. They pushed each other to the limit, putting up numbers that would be crazy in a video game, let alone real life. The debate around them won't ever end. Whatever side you have chosen by now is where you stand. I'm not here to change your mind. I think it's pretty clear if you know me which player I prefer. But the reality is that these guys transform
I don't know him. What player does he prefer?
the sport completely.
Can you guess, Mike? What do you think? What do you think
Messi.
is his goal?
Messi.
And we were able to see that in real time. Now the two of them have dominated for so long that they have a long list of victims. To see the victims,
I think that's it. That's it.
Amazing vid.
Yeah, great vid. You know, to be honest with you, we can have this debate, but like, let's keep it real, man. These guys have contributed a lot to football. You know,
They're great. They're great.
Yeah, whoever you pick, you can't go wrong. Pick Cristiano Ronaldo, I completely understand why you'd make that decision. If you pick Messi, obviously, you know, I'd completely understand why. I feel like this is it's subjective, bro. It's all about opinions.
Very.
You know, it's not like a right or wrong answer. You know, you can't go wrong. It's all about your opinion. Yeah, Mike, what do you think? What's your final thoughts?
Very subjective, but Messi's probably the GOAT. But if you pick Ronaldo, he's done a lot. He's almost going to score 1,000 goals. He's been amazing to the game, man. And we just need to cherish their last few years instead of debate, bro. This debate is boring, you know. let's just cherish the last few years we've got with the two GOATs of the game, man.
This video was boring, yeah, because it was a debate.
No, it's not boring, but like
Okay.
the debate, talking about the debate.
Okay.
We just need to cherish their last few years, man, instead of debating every second.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. If you like the reaction, guys, make sure to smash this like button. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. Make sure to sub, guys. You know,
Thanks for 100 again. Let's go.
Really appreciate it.
On the way.
But yeah, that's it.